It's crass, sensationalist, and I love it. With the line about doctors 15 seconds in as a keeper, good demonstration of Sonny's ability to pile several jokes on top of one another. Talk over arguments of a tune, a sort of song of Sonny, often memorable reactions like Israel's tsunami superdome thing. Who is the gang? Only Dennis knows about the gang, hinting at his paternalism and want for control over others. There's an implication. And this quarrel slyly sets up the episode's discourse on borders. Josh Stamberg as Artie Frankel, antagonist, and is really occupying Paddy's pub, not Palestine. Ballsy and correct. I'm surprised the 2006 network let this fly. Gonna need you out of here in a week is a bit unrealistic, but we're not watching The Wire. It's fun and silly and low down. Barbara, who enters like a spark of lightning. Anne Archer's remarkably fun to watch. Charlie and Frank matching sweatpants. Their high-fiving gives us a slam dunk on their chemistry. Despite her outward glamour, she's as much a sleazebag as the rest of her cast. Mac extrapolates lawyer speak. The eyeballs and hand gestures are flying in this scene. Deandra's neck brace or her earrings. Bait and switch motif of weighing something difficult against the petty. And this little dog has the most beautiful eyes. Notice how Danny has been sidelined from the A-plot for most of this. It's a structural decision, making sense for character development. A child's top 10 prank. The set decorator Lisa Tong has really gone to town on it. And the little details of Mac's hat as well. I love how the creative team shine through, using the characters to have a conversation about politically correct terms. It gives our scum protagonists a moral dimension, absurdly gilded with an assenting revenge plot. DeVito invests slapstick comedy into petty revenge. Olsen as well, her tone and eyes all malice, believable as Barbara's daughter, so in a way Anne Archer helps with the reboot of D, or deboot. The madness of Paddy's sign language, PSL if you like. Well, the gang can't just agree and not argue mid-action. Even in Longshot, Olsen and DeVito's high levels of slapstick are on show. I got a big grin from Charlie's explanation for buying organic eggs. It's not that they're particularly smelly, it's the luxury and the specialist feature of the eggs, which will let Frankel know they mean business. And he put up a fence. Crack an egg analogy all over me. DOP Peter Smokler shoots us with bodies out of frame, off-kilter cropping. It looks clumsy, shows panic. And then we get the Jihadi video, guttural sounds, subtitles, a weapon, Charlie getting really technical, and Dennis having one of his freakouts. I really enjoyed Mac's threat in English descending into a high prepubescent pitch. Charlie nabs a VHS out of director's pride, though it may seem like holding a plot stupidity. Sonny requires this suspension of disbelief. Stupidity. Throwing poop. And look how close this debris comes to Charlie's face. Frank buys a bar and threatens the gang with jail. The cops show up. Looks like the gang are threatened with jail after all. Sorry, Frank. Get loads of really cool stuff at patreon.com/AndyLuck.